Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel and welcome to a new year of reviews on the channel. The first review of the year is going to be Cars 1 Mack, so sit back, relax, and without further ado, let's get into it. My hope is that this video will surpass last year's review of Cars 2 Mack, which somehow got like 22,000 views. I was not expecting that whatsoever. It's been almost 10 years since this Mack has been released, and I'm so happy that they re-released them for 2025, and they're also going to be making Jerry recycled batteries, Gil, and there are a couple other haulers as well. But let's take a look at the packaging right here. Of course, we have Lightning McQueen and his Cars 3 paint job for some reason down here. And it says the Mack hauler, Mack Remolque? I don't know what language that is, but Camion Mack, and I'm not even going to try that last one. But here is the barcode for anybody interested. If you go to Walmart, a Walmart that sells haulers, because a lot of Walmarts now just don't sell haulers apparently. I don't understand why they made that switch. But there are still some Walmarts who do, so if you go to a Walmart that does, scan that barcode and maybe you'll be able to find it. Right down here it says ages 3+ and Mattel. Here is the side, Mack hauler. Look at McQueen. He's so just the smug look. Man, I'm so glad that McQueen's character arc was for the better, because if McQueen had stayed as that arrogant, smug character throughout the entire movie, honestly, I don't think I would like McQueen that much. But my favorite character, of course, is the Hudson Hornet back there, so I don't really have to worry about that. Mack hauler is what it says here. We have the Disney Pixar Cars logo, and somehow they got it accurate. Cars 1 Mack, or Cars 1 McQueen, coming out of the trailer of Cars 1 Mack. It says vehicle sold separately, subject to availability. And this is made in Vietnam, apparently. Interesting, I thought that the haulers would be made in Thailand. So enough rambling, let's go ahead and open up this Mack. Now I'm going to be using an X-Acto knife, and if you are going to be using an X-Acto knife or scissors, ask your parents to do it for you, or make sure that you're supervised, because you can get hurt with a knife like this or scissors. It is a very dangerous tool that should only be used by mature adults or mature people. So the way that you open up this Mack, there are actually a couple different ways. The way I'm going to be doing it, let's see. On the side right here, if I can maybe just cut the tape right over here, there we go. And then on the other side, we can cut the tape as well. Because I remember last year when I opened this car, it took me so long just to open this thing. Okay, I guess there's tape over here as well that we need to cut. There we go. I'm doing this so that I can preserve the box as well, just because this is a pretty cool and interesting box. I actually have a collection of of all of the packages that I've gotten over the years. I've actually kept them, and including Cars 2 Mack. Oh wait, I actually have to open it from the bottom. I forgot about that. So down here there is an easy open tab right over here. So you pretty much push in there. Is there tape there? Maybe, I have no idea. It looks like it. So let's use my knife just to cut through here. Is that called serrated? I think. Whenever there's like a cutout thing. On the bottom, let's see. For the first one, you have to kind of lift it and then pull that way, it looks like. This one's down. This one's that way. And before we do the last one, let's do it like this. There we go. Now, we take out Mack from his package. Beautiful. And it appears that Mack actually does have a rubber band around him. What I just do here, use my knife, cut the rubber band. There we go. So now that we have him out of the package, let's go ahead and take a look at him. This is a stellar car, one of the coolest cars I think that will be released in 2025. Let's start off with the cab. Now, to take this thing off, it's kind of hard. You need to apply a lot of pressure. There you go. Now, be careful because you can end up breaking it when you take it apart. This one is a little bit easier than the other haulers, but just be careful when you do remove him. So this is Cars 1 Mack. Here is his face. Let's focus on him right there. There we go. He has the white background and the Rust-eze logo there. A lot of the other haulers, the other Macks, if we can grab them here. For example, this Cars 2 Mack I have is really hard to take out. So hard that I'm just going to leave it there for now. And I have Cars 3 Mack here as well. Let's put them in order. There we go. So we have Cars 1, Cars 2, Cars 3. And you can see the differences with the stickers on the top. I think I lost my pointer. Here it is. So Cars 1 Mack does have the white background. Cars 2 Mack has a gradient background with a lighter red on the bottom going to a darker maroonish red on the top, and he has lightning bolts there. And then Cars 3 Mack is just bland, only has the Rust-eze on the cap. Now, Mack, of course, is a actual car in real life. This is based on a Mack Superliner, if I'm not mistaken, from the 80s or the 70s. It says Mack right there on the top of his grill. And here is the side. There's his name right there, Mack, and Mack right there. Speaking of the side, let's look at the decal right here. 95 and a lightning bolt there. Very simple, but it works perfectly. On the back, we can see what his license plate reads. Rust-eze 3. On the top it says Our Fair City, and he's got the Rust-eze logos on the mud flaps. Here's the base for anybody interested. It says Mack, then there's a bunch of codes there. Mattel, made in Vietnam. And believe it or not, this is a 155 scale diecast made by Mattel, custom painted, no paper stickers. Once again, made in Vietnam. So let's go ahead and take a look at the trailer now. The trailer is completely plastic with stickers for the side, like the side panels and the roof, the back, and the other side. Now, let's go ahead and take a look at all of the continuary sponsors. We have Nitrade, Mood Springs, Gaskets, No Stall, Easy Idle, Vitaline, Octane Gain, Retread, Leakless, Revolting, Shifty Drug. That's Toe Cap, Transberry Juice, Shiny Wax, Tank Coat, and Gasprin. There's a giant Rust-eze logo right there. McQueen himself with lightning bolts coming out of the back. And Lightning McQueen number 95 with his lightning bolt right there. Here's the top. It says Rust-eze Bumper Ointment. Interesting that it doesn't say medicated bumper ointment, just bumper ointment. There's the front, and here is the base. Here is the back. We have a smug-looking McQueen with Lightning McQueen number 95 and the Rust-eze logo right there. And we still have the lightning bolts coming out of the back of McQueen. Now, one thing I've always found interesting is that the trailer license plate is different from Mack's actual license plate. Mack's plate says Rust-eze 3, but the trailer says Rust-eze 4. I'm not sure if that's like a legal thing, if when you go to the DMV to register a trailer, if the trailer has to be different from the actual car. Probably is. It says Our Fair City, Rust-eze 4. Now, let's take a look at the inside of this trailer. Mack is the only trailer that actually opens from the back, which I'm not sure why they did it like that. All of the other trailers open from the side for some reason. Here is the little air pump that McQueen has. And if you remember in the movie, you know, McQueen actually has a bunch of different things. He has like the little toy that jumps off, hits the button to open up the trailer, but it appears that Mattel just didn't really add anything to the inside of the trailer, because at the end of the day, not many people are going to be looking inside the trailer, because this is just a trailer to move McQueen around and transport different Rusty's items, not really to be looking inside of. Now, this Mack right here is by far my favorite Mack that they have made, just because it's such a classic look, and it's better than the Cars 2 one, better than the Cars 3 one. I actually don't have the Cars 3 one anymore because I used my Cars 3 one to make a custom GRC Mack, right? And here's the back. I will be reviewing this later on in the year, don't worry. I don't know if I want to do anything with the front. I might end up just painting this part and then adding my own like GRC decal, or maybe I put GRC on the top and then a blue 95 with a lightning bolt on the side. That's probably what I'll end up doing. And I probably am gonna get a actual Cars 3 Mack as well for the future. So that is the review of Cars 1 Mack. I hope that you all enjoyed. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. This is your favorite YouTuber, Rusty's95, signing out. Bye!